Hi everyone, this is Diane DeStefano and I'm here to show you today how to use your Desert Mist Diffuser. Maybe you've just signed up, maybe you haven't signed up yet, but the Desert Mist is one of the most popular diffusers right now and I'm going to show you why. It has a lot of cool features, lighting settings, as well as misting settings, so we're going to go over those today. So your diffuser will come in this really cool box, and I like to keep mine, just to store it away or use it for transporting when I'm taking it someplace. And I do like to take my diffuser on vacation, so you might want to keep your packaging material for that purpose. Now, the Desert Mist Diffuser has this really cool cover that comes off, and in the future they might be actually having some options for other covers. So keep an eye out for that in the future. I hope that they do give us some more options for covers. Now you'll notice that this is made out of plastic, even though it looks like it's ceramic, but it's very nice hard plastic that's easy to clean, and it's not breakable like ceramic would be. So I like that option as well. Now you have another lid on the inside that comes off of your reservoir, and when you fill this up with water, you just want to go up to the fill line. And you can use any type of water, but I recommend distilled water because this is not going to be putting chlorine or fluoride into the air when you're diffusing. Okay. Now, when you put the fill up your reservoir with water, you can start off just with 1 drop. You can go up to 5 drops, up to 10 drops of oil. It really depends on the size of your room that you're diffusing in as to how much oil you're going to want to use and what type of oil you're diffusing. But if you're new to this, I would just start off with 1 drop and work your way up and see, what works best in your situation. So I'm going to show you how you can turn this on and use the diffuser without water in here, because that's another way you can use this. If you turn over your diffuser, this diffuser has a plug in the bottom for your power cord. So you want to make sure that you're plugging that in and setting it down before you put the water in. Okay, it's going to save you a lot of grief. You also want to make sure you're setting your diffuser on a flat surface, not on a towel or carpeting, because there are air holes under here for ventilation for the fan that's inside of there. So keep that clear. Okay, now your diffuser has 2 buttons here for one is a power button and the other is for the lighting settings. Okay, so if I go to push the power button, you're going to see, are we plugged in there yet? So you're going to see it's just flashing a couple times and it won't come on. And that's telling us that the reservoir is empty. Okay, so that's what it will do when it's out of water. But if you want to be able to use this and have the light on without the water for whatever reason, just hold your on button down for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and there, okay, it comes on, and now the light is staying on. So I'm going to cycle through and show you all of the different lighting settings, and you can just go, it's going to automatically go to the next setting every time you push the button. So the first setting is just a very bright white light. Okay, there we go, you can see it better. And then if I push the button again, it dims. Okay, so it's not quite as bright. You could use this as a night light in a child's room or something like that. I would just advise not keeping the power cord plugged in near your head of the bed. Put this across the room into another outlet. Just because all power cords like that emit some type of magnetic fields around them when they're plugged in. Now if you push the button again, then you're going to see it's like a flicker, okay? And so this is like a candle flicker mode, and so it's going to just glow. It's going to be a yellow, like yellowish color, so it's kind of looks like a candle, okay? So that's a really nice feature that most diffusers do not have. I've never seen any other diffuser that has this type of a setting. So that's really cool, the candle mode. Then if you push the button again, okay, now it's going to start cycling through all the different colors in the rainbow. So every 5 seconds it's going to automatically go to the next color. So it started at red, and now it's orange, and then it's going to turn yellow, So now it's yellow. Then after yellow, we go to green. So if you know your colors in order in the rainbow, after green, it's going to turn light blue. And then it's going to go dark blue. And finally, it's going to go to violet or purple or lavender, whatever color you want to call your purple. And that's coming up. Oh, yep, now we're on dark blue. I was a little ahead of the settings. And now it's turning purple. Okay. Now, if you don't want it to keep cycling through all of the different colors and you just want one color to stay on continuously, keep pushing the button then, and it's going to go until you find the color you want. So if I push the button again, it's going to go to red, and then orange, and then yellow, then green. Now if I want it to stay green, I'll just leave it there, stop pushing the button, and it will just stay green continuously. Okay, it's gonna, after I get to purple, then the next time I press the button, it's going to turn off. Okay, and so you can actually leave the light off if you want to use the diffuser in your bedroom at night and you don't want any light setting on because you want it dark in your bedroom. Then you can diffuse with the light off. And then if I push the button again, then it's going to go back to that first setting, which is the white light. Okay, so you have all those different light settings to choose from. Now you also have different mist settings to choose from as well. And let's see, I'm going to go back here so I have a little more lighting here. So if you push your on-off button here, your power button one time, you're going to be in high output mode, and your mist is going to come out the strongest setting. And that at that setting, your mist will last for about 5 to 6 hours. Okay. And then if you push the power button a second time, then it's going to be the next setting is a low output, and so it's not going to be misting quite as strong. And at that setting, it will last up to 8 hours, okay, of continuous diffusing. And then if you push that power button for a third time, at the third setting, you're going to get intermittent mode. And that's where your mist is going to come out for 1 minute, and then it's going to stop for 1 minute. And then it'll start up again, and it'll be misting for a minute, and then stopping for a minute. So it will continuously cycle through that on and off intermittent setting. And at that point, that should last up to 10 hours of diffuse time. Okay, so that's just a little bit about the diffuser. It's very easy to clean because you can just take the top off. Of course, you want, before you clean it, of course, you want to turn your power and unplug it. And you can take this off, and right down in the middle, you're going to see a silver ring, and there's a ultrasonic pad right there that if you just take a Q-tip with some rubbing alcohol and swab around that metal ring there and clean that off really well. You know, you can also use your alcohol if there's anything else in here you need to wipe off, but it's really easy to keep this clean. You'll see it doesn't have any other weird little knobs or parts in here that are going to be difficult to clean. It's pretty smooth surface in here. So it's very easy to keep clean. And if you have any other questions about your diffuser, talk to the person who signed you up, your sponsor. If you'd like to get a hold of me and ask a question, you can send me an email to nutraviable@gmail.com, and I'll post that, my email address, with the link to this video. So I'll be doing more videos that you can look for about your starter kit oils and other topics. So I'll see you soon.